Hello, I'm Philip Stoughton. I'm here at Apex 2019 on the Scoop Studio, and I'm joined by Nori from SAKI. Nori, thanks for stopping by to chat. One of the things I've been hearing about SAKI at the show is lots of partnerships with equipment vendors, lots of kind of exciting collaborations. Is that something that's a key part of your strategy right now?
Oh, yes, it is. So I think a lot of people are starting to have interest in the M2M and the smart factory issues. But I think the most important part is to actually realize that. And the first step is to actually start connecting all the machineries. And we do that with the printer manufacturers and also the pick and place.
Okay, and then your job is to kind of, I guess, sit between those, provide information in both directions. Do you kind of work on those interfaces, or is your job just to provide the data?
Providing the data is of course, we work on both, providing the data and also the interface. But the most important part for inspection manufacturers is to actually provide the accuracy of the data. In the future, the work of inspection machines will not only be to inspect OKs or NGs, but actually provide the accurate data so that it can start moving the production line in an accurate way and without having the engineers work for the maintenance or to all the adjustment that they need to do currently. In the future, that needs to be automatic, and to make that automatic, the data needs to be accurate.
Yeah, and I always look at this in this interesting way that you need that domain knowledge. You need to be an expert in the optical process, in gathering really, really good, valuable data, and then you need some level of data fusion expertise to be able to do that. And I think we've already seen closed loop operations between, printer and SPI, or between AOI and placement. But there's so much rich data that's useful beyond that, isn't there?
It is quite a lot of data, but what we try to develop between the placement is that we need to feedback the inspection data back to the placement so that the placement can start adjusting the accuracy of the placement that they are always trying to figure out.
Yeah, so that's absolutely critical. So when you look forward, more of these kind of partnerships, more industry partners in the placement area, or just lots of different equipment vendors?
We are trying to do more and more in the placement area. Not only the placement, but we do it with printers and in the future maybe reflows. But those kind of communication will be very necessary. We already developed one with Panasonic, which we released it just before the show. It's called the APC MFB2. Which we, in the MFB1, it was only the chips, but now we cover the whole components so that we can feedback any data back to the placement.
Yeah. And as you develop all these interfaces, obviously that's a key part of your business, but you still have to maintain development and maintain leadership in terms of the optics. So there's a big R&D effort required there as well.
That's right.
Yeah, it's actually working both ends that is where you manage to achieve the value.
Correct.
Thank you so much for stopping by to chat. It was a pleasure to talk to you, and I hope you enjoy what's left of Apex. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.